So today I'm going to show you a very easy to use WordPress plugin that you can install for free and safeguard your website against hacks. Okay, so this is a very comprehensive plugin, but before we get into it, I just want to show you a stat, which is around 13,000 WordPress websites are hacked daily, which amounts to 4.7 million hacks annually. Okay, so WordPress hacking is a very common thing, and a lot of us don't even realize that people are trying to hack our websites. People are trying to log into our websites without our knowledge. That is why we need a tool like this. This plugin will help you identify hackers. It'll also block IPs automatically, and there's more things you can do with this. Now, I've already installed the plugin, but I'll go ahead and show you how you can do the same. So once you're in the dashboard, go to plugins and click on add new plugin. Then type in login, lockdown. Okay. You see this will appear. So it's probably going to be the first option. Go ahead, install it and activate it. You can see I've already activated it over here. And once it's activated, you can go to your settings and then you will find it over here in the bottom, login, lockdown. Okay. So there's a number of different items over here. I'll take you through each of this one by one. First things first is that you can set the number of times someone is allowed to try to log in before the IP gets blocked. Okay. So this plugin will automatically block IPs that seem to show some type of suspicious behavior, which will be entering the wrong ID and password. So you can see that we have this set to 3 currently. So if they enter the wrong password 3 times, after that, the IP is going to be blocked. So I'll show you with the help of an example. I'll take the URL of my admin login page, open a new tab in incognito, paste it in here. Now I've added in a username and password, and I'll go ahead and solve the captcha, and I'll log in, and you see it shows that login failed. Okay, I'll try to do it again, add in a password, and after the 3rd time it shows me this page. So it says, we are sorry, but your IP has been blocked due to too many recent failed login attempts. Okay, so this is the type of security that you need to have, especially if you consider how many people are trying to log into your account. Okay, I was surprised when I used this on another website of mine, which gets a lot of traffic, and there were so many logins from so many different places around the globe. I was really shocked. So if I take you back to the tool, you'll be able to see now the count goes up to 2. Okay, so I don't know if you've noticed, but in the beginning of the video it was 1. Now, since we have entered the wrong details more than 3 times, we have added another lockdown over here. Okay, so if you come down, you'll see there's some other options. You can select your re-entry time period, so you can extend this. You can also set your lockdown length, so the time a particular IP will be locked out once a lockdown has been triggered. So the lockdown has been triggered for our IP currently. It's going to take 60 minutes for that to resolve. Of course, we can go ahead and toggle this and set it to whichever duration is more suitable to our business. Below that, there's some additional options here as well. So you see that we have the block message that I showed you. It says, we're sorry, but your IP has been blocked. You can go ahead and edit this. And this is the interesting part. Okay, so this is where you can go ahead and mention the IPs that are whitelisted. So for example, I was doing a test, right? So I don't want my IP, because this is my website, I don't want my IP to be blacklisted. So I can go ahead and add in my own IP that you see it shows us up here. Go ahead and copy this, paste it in here, save changes, and then our IP will be saved from lockdown. So if I go back to my incognito, refresh this page, you'll see that we again have the login page. Okay, so this is how this plugin works. It's really easy to use, but it's very useful, especially if you're working with a large website, a lot of logins on a daily basis. You want to use a plugin like this. Moving forward, we have some additional features. So we can set the captcha. So currently it's disabled, but we can go ahead and enable it. So if you set something like this, then click on verify captcha. Okay, Go ahead and solve this. Verify the captcha. It's done. Click Save Changes. Now you have a captcha, so an additional layer of security added to your website. Come back here, refresh this, and then you see now we also have a captcha. So this will actually help us to avoid a lot of the bots that are strolling around the net these days. This is going to protect us from unnecessary bots coming to our website. Some additional features here as well. So we have the cloud protection. We also have the temporary access, country blocking, 2FA, so two-factor authentication, and also the activities. Now, all these features you will get once you purchase the Pro version, okay? Now, the Pro version is really good for a number of reasons, especially if you're an agency owner. I need to stress this. Because with this, you get access for life. You have to purchase it once and you get access for life. Now see, if you purchase the 179 plan, right, you get access to 100 sites, license for 100 sites. That's crazy. You can do all sorts of things here that I'll show you now in the video, the way you can go ahead and find out, which country are most of your these hackers or these attempted unauthorized logins coming from. I'll also show you how you can check the activities of the top countries, the top devices, so on and so forth. But with the Pro version, you can do a lot of these things. And the best part is that you can actually white label this plugin, okay? So the plugin is made by Web Factory. They make a lot of really high quality premium plugins for WordPress. And generally, they offer white labeling option where you can go ahead and really remove the branding. So you can remove this, you can change the color, change the font, and make this plugin your own. So this will actually help you to sell, when you're onboarding clients. You can tell them that, hey, I have my own plugin and this is going to help you with your security. So this is a cool feature as well. Now let's go back and show you the features that you get with the premium version of the plugin. So first things first is the activity tab. So this will give you comprehensive information about all the failed logins and the lockdowns, okay? So currently we are in the failed logins tab, and you can see the top countries that, the failed logins have happened from. So we have Belgium, Romania, Luxembourg, United States. Top devices, so all of them are from desktop. And type of traffic is human, because we have bots these days, so you never know. Coming down, you get access to all the username, the location, the IP, so on and so forth. Same thing for the lockdowns as well. So once they surpass the failed logins, like we tested previously, you can set that to whichever frequency you would like. We have it set to 3. Once they surpass that, then they go down into the lockdowns tab, okay? So these are all the IPs that have been essentially blacklisted, okay? But like I showed you, we can actually go ahead and whitelist any of these IPs if we'd like. Next, we have the firewall, which is another security feature, which is very, very important, I feel, especially now, because there are so many businesses, so many websites, so many people are online. So you want to really secure your website and secure your asset, right? Your website is your asset. So we have the two-factor authentication. So we can set this to on, and then what will happen is, once the correct username and the correct password is added in the login page, it will then send an email for confirmation, okay? So this is a very good feature, I feel, that other plugins should also include. Below that, we have the 2FA login message, okay? So we can totally customize the authentication message that we will receive or the admin receives. Going further, we have the country blocking as well. So this gives you the entire globe and shows you the places from which IPs have been blocked, okay? So as you can see, in United States, currently we have 8% fails, okay? If you come to Belgium, 33% fails, okay? Australia, again, 8%, okay? So we can actually select the type of blocking. So with the Pro version, you can select to block entire countries, okay? So right now it's disabled, but if I select to whitelist mode, so this will allow certain countries and block the rest. Okay, so for example, if I know that my team is working in the United States, I might just want to allow the United States and then block the rest of the world. Or if I want to disallow or blacklist certain countries, I could do that as well. Okay, very cool feature. Next, we have the design. So this is the white labeling part. So you can actually customize the entire tool like I mentioned. So if you do this, you can set your template, you can set your logo, customize it however you'd like. So you see over here, we have these different colors, the fields, buttons, backgrounds. You can customize everything on this plugin and make it your own. I've already done that for another plugin from Web Factory itself that was called the 301 Redirects Pro. Really nice plugin. So I'll leave a link to that in the description if you want to check how customization can be done. Okay, so moving ahead, we also have the temporary access. So we can select to provide temporary access to our team members. We can also set the duration, as you can see over here. And this also creates an additional layer of security that'll just help secure your site and help prevent any unnecessary unauthorized action. So like I mentioned, this plugin is totally free to install and use. And as you can see, they have really high ratings as well. I mean, this is made by Web Factory that has a reputation for creating really good quality premium plugins for WordPress. Okay. Now, the cool thing is that they have all the tools and plugins in AppSumo as well. So if you prefer AppSumo, you can go ahead and purchase it. I'll leave a link in the description. You can purchase it from AppSumo, or you can first test out the free version in WordPress, but then you will not get access to these premium features. Okay. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.